We all eventually die someday. Nobody knows when or how, but we all do someday. Today, we are going to count down on the top 5 strangest ways that people have ever died. Thanks to the user in our comment section by the name of Damien Hay, this user suggested this countdown. You ask for it, we do it eventually. If you have an idea for a top 5 list, don't be afraid of leaving it in the comment section. Number 5. Death by beard. Hans Steininger had the world record for having the longest beard in the world in 1567, being 4 feet and 7 inches long. Hans is very proud of his record, but the pride will be short-lived because of a large fire that started in his town that he was living in. And what do you do if your whole town is burning down? You get the hell out of your town. So that's exactly what Hans did, but unfortunately Hans was in such a hurry, he forgot to hold up his beard, and he tripped on his own beard, which resulted in him taking a nasty fall, breaking his neck, killing him instantly. Number 4. Shooting a cactus. This unfortunate accident happened in 1982 in the desert near Lake Pleasant. 2 men, David Grunman and James Shichaki, were walking around the desert with 2 shotguns and found a nice 26-foot-tall saguaro cactus and decided to start shooting at it with their guns at close range. David Grunman fired 4 shots before he shot off a large spiky arm of the cactus. The arm fell about 15 feet until landing on David, crushing him to death. Well, I guess shooting random cacti in the desert isn't the best idea. Number 3. Go die in a hole. Daniel Jones sadly died at a North Carolina beach on August 7th, 1997. He was sitting at a beach that day and just decided to dig a massive hole in the sand. He dug this hole hour after hour until it was about 8 feet deep and wide enough for Daniel to sit in. So that's exactly what he did. He sat at the bottom of his hole until the walls eventually collapsed on him and suffocating him to death. Some people at the beach saw the whole thing take place and tried to dig him out without any luck. So later some heavy-duty excavating tools were brought in to help try to dig him out. But by the time they successfully dug him out, he had already died. So he quite literally dug his own grave. Number 2. Laughing to death. This laughable death happened on the 24th of March in 1975, while Alex Mitchell was sitting on his couch watching an episode of The Goodies, the Kung Fu Capers. While Alex was watching this episode, he burst out into laughter and continued to laugh for 25 minutes straight. All this laughing was not good for his heart. The laughing caused his heart to beat an estimated 500 times every minute. Finally, his heart gave out on him, and he fell dead. After Alex died, his wife, or widow I guess, wrote a letter out to the Goodies team thanking them for making Alex's last moments on Earth so enjoyable. I don't know what was so funny in the episode. I'm gonna have to check it out. Let's just hope I don't die. Number 1. Drowning in beer. This event is more commonly known as the London Beer Flood. The flood happened on October 17, 1814. At the Mew Brewery in London, a 3-story high vat of porter beer exploded and flooded the streets of London and drowned 8 people, the youngest being only 3 years old. A total of 322,000 gallons of beer was leaked out into the streets. Just imagine walking down the street and seeing a huge wave of beer rushing towards you. This is for sure one of the strangest ways someone has ever died. And it's not only one person dying, 8 people in total died. After the flood, the beer company suffered a huge financial loss and had the deaths of 8 people tied to them, so they promptly went out of business. The factory was converted into a museum. Then just in 2012, they installed a bar in the old factory as well. So I think it's safe to say nobody really knows how or when they're going to die. But don't worry, these deaths are extremely uncommon and you should be safe as long as you don't do anything stupid like shooting random cacti or sitting at the bottom of an 8 feet deep hole. If you enjoyed this video, help us out by giving this video a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. And again, this video was suggested by a user in our comments section. If you want your idea made into a video, feel free to leave it below. But anyways, thanks for watching. This is Magic with T5U, signing off.